Okay, quick question. Have you ever looked at a bear and thought, ah, that's just a big fluffy dog? Yeah, that thought right there. That's how my whole story with you began. So there I was, minding my own business deep in the forest, doing very important bear things, like flipping over logs or ants, sniffing berries like a professional food critic, and arguing with a squirrel who swore that tree was his. Life was good, quiet, wild, exactly how it's supposed to be. Then one day, I noticed something strange. The forest smelled different. Not pine, not rain, not deer. It smelled like plastic and fries and excitement. Unbelievable, right? That's when you showed up, a group of humans, hiking through my territory, phones already out, whispering like they were in a movie. Oh my gosh, it's a bear. Don't move. Wait, he's kind of cute. Cute? Me? I mean, thanks. I guess. One of you laughed nervously and said, if he stands up, I'm done for. Buddy, if I stood up, it wasn't for drama. I just wanted a better look at who walked into my kitchen without knocking. You see, this forest, that's not a random backdrop. That's my home, my pantry, my bedroom, my entire world. Bears like me don't just wander. We know every scent, every trail, every seasonal secret. I know which bushes explode with berries in summer, where the salmon fight upstream when the water cools, and which hollow trees stay warm when winter tries to freeze your bones solid. Wow, nature really thought this through. But instead of backing away slowly like nature intended, one of you, yes, that one, decided this was a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Out came the snacks. I smelled it before I saw it. Peanut butter, granola, something sugary. Can you imagine dangling dessert in front of an animal whose sense of smell is so powerful I can sniff food from miles away? Miles. That's like you smelling pizza from another city. I won't lie, I was curious. Not desperate. Curious. Bears are smart like that. We don't rush headfirst into things unless it's absolutely worth it. And food? Food is always worth investigating. So I took a step closer. Phone started shaking. Someone whispered, is he coming toward us? Another voice, don't worry, bears are mostly chill. Mostly. Here's the thing you might not know yet. I'm an omnivore. That means I eat almost everything. Berries, roots, insects, fish, small animals. And yeah, sometimes human food if it's lying around like an open invitation. My body is built to store fat, especially before winter. Every calorie matters because when winter hits, I don't get room service. I hibernate. Heart rate slows. Breathing drops. I live off what I stored. Survival math, plain and simple. So when humans leave food out, my brain goes, oh, easy calories. And that's where trouble quietly begins. That day, no one got hurt. I backed off. You backed away. Everyone went home with a story. You probably told your friends, we saw a bear today. Scariest but coolest thing ever. But for me, something changed. Because after that, I started noticing human smells more often. Campsites, trash bins, roads cutting through trees that used to be uninterrupted. The forest wasn't shrinking overnight, but it was fragmenting, like someone slowly tearing pages out of a book I was still reading. A few weeks later, I followed a familiar scent and ended up near a place where trees stopped suddenly and the ground turned hard and gray. Houses, fences, noise, dogs barking like they owned the planet. And right there, behind one of those houses, was the jackpot, a trash bin, overflowing. Fast food wrappers, leftovers, sweet smells layered on top of each other like a buffet designed by chaos itself. I hesitated. I really did. Bears aren't reckless. We calculate risk. But hunger plus curiosity is a powerful combination. I tipped the bin. It fell with a crash that echoed through the neighborhood. Lights flicked on instantly. Doors creaked. Someone shouted, "The bear is back!" Back? I hadn't even known I'd been here before. Suddenly, I wasn't just a bear anymore. I was a problem. A headline waiting to happen. A warning posted on a sign. But from my side of the story, I was just doing what bears have done for thousands of years. Searching for food, adapting, surviving. The world around me had changed faster than my instincts could catch up, and now I was being blamed for following the strongest sense I have. And as I stood there, half in shadow, half in porch light, holding a crushed soda can between my claws, I realized something unsettling. This wasn't a one-time encounter anymore. This was the beginning of a much bigger misunderstanding between us.